Whoever does I hate when people give me high fives. I'm like, come on.
You're not a high five guy?
No, I'm more of like a middle ground, like waist slap guy. Not slap somebody's waist, but like that height.
Even when you were playing football?
High fives are awkward. It looks like nerdy, like team.
When you do it that way, yeah. But when you just do it, just like, hey, here we go. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah. That's
like, and what, like, paint the, like, someone on the sideline.
You didn't score a touchdown, right? Yeah. Maybe, you caught like a 40-yard pass on a post route. So obviously you got to come out for the next play.
Really painting this fucking picture, dude.
So you're out of breath. So you come back to the sideline.
And somebody has it up there?
Yeah, you're kind of, a little light jog, and they're just like, let's go.
Yeah, I guess different scenario.
It's more of a basketball thing, really.
Basketball, yeah, you don't really slap hands like that in football because the gloves kind of defeat the purpose.
Sure.
You don't get the pop.
It's the helmet hit in football.
Why are there so many concussions? Because everybody, nice play.
I hate in baseball, though, how, like, the thing now is they take off their helmet after they score a run, and then like everybody else in the dugout each has their own individual helmet, and they all come through and they'll like clank their helmets.
How together. Extra! It's like cheers.
Yeah,
before you drink.
Baseball comes up with new shit like that all the time, and I hate it.
At least there's something.
I just wish
though.
baseball would go back to like old school baseball.
Oh no. Like what? It's like the most nightmare phrase of all time.
Dude, I'm talking like even like Babe Ruth.
No, dude, that's fine. Why?
Because I hate current baseball.
Just
with all
those baggy ass pants.
Oh, it's so annoying. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, hey, I'm not kid. Shot, kid.
Baseball is the worst.
God, give me a break, dude.
College baseball players, though, what do we think,
dude? That's my least favorite person on the face of the earth.
Why don't they ever talk? Has a college baseball player ever talked in public?
Like going to a party at a baseball house in college.
Oh, no. Why is there always a baseball house?
Listening to music and staring at each other.
I'm always like, what's the genre of music going to be here?
Tossing dip cans back and forth. Always country. 100%.
Yeah, like no cup.
Sunday morning rain, it falls and the money roll.
There's always like that baseball girl clique too. Like, can you guys migrate to a different house?
Such a baseball girl clique. And the baseball house, like the baseball guys never left the baseball house. They're like Stoop Kid.
Yeah, can you guys come to a different party? No, dude. No, I'm good. No cup is safe in a baseball house.
Hell no.
Hey, I brought my own cups because you guys are having a party.
And yeah, like especially if you're drinking dark liquor, don't drink dark liquor at a baseball house because you never know if they're, somebody's like, oh, let's dip spit.
Sorry, dog, that was for my pouches.
Let's dip spit. I'm only doing 2 pouches tonight now. Let's dip spit. Mm-hmm. Saw a dude at the grocery store, Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, Super Bowl Sunday. This guy is wearing a pullover for his baseball team. The hat.
Was it a hot jacket?
The hat that he wears. No, it was like a full. It'd be like a crew neck, but it's like more loose, and it's like a mesh. It's like a BP warm up, not like a Ben Polizzi warm up, like a batting practice warm up.
Like the gas station. Yeah, I got you. I'm visualizing it.
And he had the hat that he wears on the field on, dude. Like, imagine if a football player just walked around with his helmet on.
What's up? Cleats? Hey, where's the cereal?
I was like, dude, this is Super Bowl Sunday. Like, at least a cold sweatshirt or something.
I'm repping my sport with my glasses on the back of my head.
Oh, the glasses on the back of the head, man.
And I'm just going to touch my dick kind of the whole day a little bit. Why do they all do that? What is the thing about that? Seriously, that is a problem.
Country concerts and Coors Light. And that's just college baseball right there.
Alcohol. You know that country song?
I don't want to. I don't want to, man. All right, so that's Baseball House. What's going on? Super Bowl was on Sunday.
This is the sportscast. I'm still hung up on it a little bit. Not the game, just the day.
It is so fun. And that was the first, I think, is that the first football game we've ever watched together?
No. Really?
Nah, I guess you were over that one Saturday when we were filming that video and like had
But we were like,
on.
Yeah.
But we weren't like sitting and watching and actively making fun of things.
Oh man, that's the best part.
And my dad wasn't there, so
The material at a Super Bowl party is unlimited.
It's unreal.
It's just so like the girls are in the back, not paying attention at all, just talking about their own shit. And then she like, can you believe that? Like, I know. And all the guys are in the front. Dude, what?
I just don't think that Garoppolo can do it. Like, he doesn't have it. You know, whatever it is, he just doesn't have it.
I didn't watch any of the commercials. I kept forgetting.
But then there's also there's always like my mom, you know, like the one like female or a couple females that are like super into sports and they're hanging with the guys. And there's
always two.
There's kind of like some weird tension kind of between like the girls in the back and the girls watching the game. And the girls in the back are like, I guess he like really likes football. Sorry.
Like, is she pretending? I think she's pretending because she likes one of them.
And then like the girls at the front will like, you know, snap a dirty look back to the chicks in the back, especially if they like bust out laughing too hard one time. Hey, like they won't say anything, but they'll just give them like a look, and you're like, oh god,
it's going down.
We know the game's on. No having fun during the game.
It's so hard to stop eating during the Super Bowl when there's stuff
God,
out. I can't stop.
That spread.
I can't.
That was a Chris Berman spread that we had on Sunday. Some spread. That was.
So there were subs. It's just a little snack shit that gets me. So I'll be like, I'm not going to eat a ton, and then I just eat like an unlimited amount of snacks.
No, but when the best is like
peanuts.
What people bring now is they've gotten away from like the full regulation size meals, and they just go with the slider sandwiches. So I had like 4 slider barbecue sandwiches, 2 slider burgers, and I'm like, they're just sliders.
Nothing to it.
But essentially, that was like
you eat like 16.
Yeah. The amount of dips coming off college baseball talk.
That's kind of what the Super Bowl has turned into. Is just kind of like it's just
a dip party. Yeah.
Just how many dips can you have?
Man, chili cheese dip, jalapeno popper dip, cowboy caviar.
Oh, that was fire.
Queso, just straight up queso.
Buffalo chicken. I was like, he's gonna say he's setting me up. He's gonna say he's gonna.
The look.
Did you bring the chick? No. Are you gonna say BCD?
Yeah, that was like a mom looking in the back seat. Look.
Well, you guys, I'll stop the. Do your parents ever stop the car on your ass?
Oh yeah,
dude. How much trouble were you in? I felt like such an inconvenience. Yeah. I was like, I'm for sure getting my ass beat.
Yeah, my dad stopped the car big time.
And then the rumble strips before it are just like the appetizer to your ass beating. You're just like, ah! Might have been worse than the whole thing.
Damn, that's interstate pullover.
That happened, yeah. Interstate pullover, bro.
Dude, you must have been like doing jumping jacks in the back seat or something.
I said something stupid, man.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to...
You got to say it now.
No, I can't. It's too rude. It's too rude. Yeah. I don't want to relive the moment.
Was it about somebody else?
Yeah, in the car that was driving. That was my dad. Dude, and I was like, we didn't go full pullover because I was like literally 20 years old.
Oh man. 20?
Okay, maybe like 17. In high school, like a junior in high school.
I gotta know.
Like wilding out in the car. No, I can't. I can't say it. But yeah, no, I'm setting it up like I'm about to say it, but I'm not going to say it.
Man, I don't know.
And we pulled over. No, it was like almost a pullover, but my dad was like, I can't really do anything because he's too old.
Yeah,
but I think I brought back the momentum, and it was fine. But for a minute, I was like, "Wow, that almost just happened."
I could see you doing some dumb shit like that. I remember when we were on our way to Bishop Dolahan camp. I was like going into my freshman year. You were literally like standing outside the car somehow while I was in motion, like throwing Gatorade bottles at my dad's van.
Are you serious?
It's probably just joking, but I know you're enticing. You were cheering them on.
That was my plan.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the guy who puts it together, and like you know somebody will do it if you're just like, hey, you won't do that, and then they do it.
That was we honestly used to say that to each other. You won't wave to us out there. You won't. Oh, he didn't. We got foot traffic through these windows.
Yeah, we're over at Wave One Media.
Oh, by the way, this podcast is presented by Wave One Media.
Media. That's supposed to be a wave sound. Yeah, catch
Surf's
us over
up.
at the corner of Market and Talbot. Is that what that is? Talbot Street? Talbot Alley? Diagonal Alley?
We got Wyatt in the house. Low key producer. He's
but
tight.
it's right off Market. It's right across from. I don't want to give anybody a shout out here, but it's on Market Street, and there's a studio and there's a window, so we're right out in front.
We're by the Circle. What do we buy that we can? Because we can't say like we're by like Kentrix Energy.
Buzzy Coffee, right? Dick's Bodacious
I hate that place, man. Yes, it's been Dick's Bodacious Barbecue. Been in business for like 75 years.
Never gonna be a sponsor there.
Oh yeah. Hey, you guys want to sponsor us? I hate Dick's Bodacious Barbecue. Yeah, just like 50 an episode.
Oh man, one thing that we didn't have at the Super Bowl party, surprisingly, was we didn't have any pizza.
Pizza?
No pizza.
Yeah, we don't say pizza around here. We say B-I-Z-Z-A. Pizza.
Kind of even more B-I-Z-Z-U-H.
Pizza? Do you like pizza? The Little Caesars guy, pizza. Do you like Pizza Hut buffet?
Better pizza, better ingredients, better pizza.
Papa Bonds. Papa Bonds.
No,
Do you wear Beats by Dre? Pizza by Dre?
No pizza at the Super Bowl party. That's
I'm glad.
It's either you go all in on pizza or you go all in on everything else.
Pizza's overwhelming.
Went all in on everything else.
If there would have been pizza with the setup that we had, I would have been really confused.
Yeah.
In a good way, but really confused.
But the Super Bowl, I feel like they always brought out some hype, new pizza stuff around the Super Bowl. The week leading up to it. Come get this crazy tater tot crust pizza from Papa John's. Just in time for the big game.
It's always Pizza Hut that does it, and they come out with some, and that's actually number 21, the tater tot crust pizza.
And pizza is always somehow randomly has a spokesperson that's an NFL player. It's like, you're clearly not eating stuffed crust pizza.
That is weird. Remember there were a lot of NFL players endorsing 5-hour energy?
Yeah.
That seemed crazy, because I was they can do that?
Name your price, Name your price, and they'll do it.
This was in New Zealand. I don't remember this. A tater tot crust pizza. Number 20. The golden garlic knot pizza. I do remember that.
That sounds pretty good.
That's just breath, man.
Oh,
I'd have bad breath for 4 years.
That pie. Come on. It's a pizza.
Did you say pie?
Look, it says, unfortunately, this pie. I hate when people call pizza pie.
Yes, that's so annoying.
It's apple pie and pumpkin pie.
What kind of pie are we getting? It's always the weird, yeah.
God,
what you want on your pie?
Yeah. That would be good, though. Garlic knots. Dude, I'd slam some garlic knots.
Breath, man. Future, you got to think future self during the Super Bowl a little bit. Or you got to come heavy with the mints.
You either have mints or gum. But
I think my breath is just extremely bad.
Who are you getting that close to in the Super Bowl to talk to?
There's just always girls there. And you're if it's all dudes, I'm let's get some garlic knots. Yeah, they're sitting down. They're at a different level.
You're not picking anybody up at a Super Bowl party, man. Everybody only brings either a girlfriend or a wife to a Super Bowl party. It's not like
Sitting by somebody with bad breath, though. It's just not a good look. All right. Yeah. 19, the bacon and cheese stuffed crust. I couldn't.
Bacon I'm good on bacon with the pizza like that.
Then I feel like the pizza has to match what's in your crust. You can't have a supreme pizza with bacon and cheese in the crust. It doesn't make any sense. The finger football field box?
God, this is so Pizza Hut.
That's so pizza. Who's doing that? So first of all, pizza boxes are the biggest inconvenience of all time.
I still can't shut a pizza box.
Why is it so hard?
I have no idea.
And it's always in the way. During pizza, after pizza, before pizza, the boxes, man. Just get them out.
Trying to shut it, and then what trash can is made to fit a pizza box?
Exactly.
You just have to stack them up outside until the trash day comes.
You've got to put the box on the ground and crush it with your feet during the Super Bowl. Just a minute. Yeah, I'll be over there. Just This looks good. 17. I mean, Pizza it looks all right. The grilled cheese stuffed crust pizza? That's what?
And the picture is really doing it a lot of favors. Like those big-ass pepperonis that are placed perfectly.
That might be the only thing you can have on there. Unless you were really, really like crazy and put jalapenos on there. Because I think people would do that.
Banana peppers. That would be hard.
Or just cheese. Straight up cheese. Too much cheese? But if I was going crazy, that might be like...
That's pretty good. That's something you could experiment with. Like I could see RC being like, yeah, I threw some cheese into this homemade pizza that I put in the crust. And I'd be like, all right.
I think we've talked about this, but they really put cheese sticks in the stuffed crust pizza. Like they don't. Yeah, it's really just sense. Like the cheese sticks that you just eat. The s'mores cookie pizza. I think they should do more stuff like this. Somebody had a Treatza pizza back in the day.
See, Chicago's pizza has a really good dessert one. That's just
M&Ms and all that.
No. It's like it's like a regular pizza, like it's bread, but then it's just icing and like glazed cinnamon on the top.
Oh,
yeah, it's dangerous. It's really good, but I'm just a pizza guy. That's like I want the classic. You know, I'm not big on the cookie and the cookies. Let cookies be cookies and let pizza be pizza.
Right. Even like if there were 3 pizzas right here, right now, one's the grilled cheese stuffed crust, one's the garlic knots, and one's just plain cheese. I'm going plain cheese, even if they're here.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
You're like, hell no.
This whole list is just Pizza Hut, by the way.
And they're the only ones that do this crazy shit. The assortment of brush-on crust flavors. Oh, yeah, they did. Salted pretzel, honey, sriracha, toasted cheddar. God, they just reach so hard for this. But people buy them.
Honey, dude, throw sriracha on anything, especially with pizza, and everybody's like, sriracha.
Yeah, people are sluts for sriracha. Sriracha slut. I'm putting that in my bio. This is weird. This can't be real.
Jeez.
This can't be real. The fish and chips pizza. This is number 14. Pizza. Especially not Pizza Huts in Indonesia. I'm not even going to read that. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know.
The pizza?
Taiwan and South Korea decided one of the most exciting things you get to do is get rid of it.
Dude, no. Pizza Hut is global like this?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. All right, here we go. This is the breadstick crust pizza number 9. Now we're back in the States with this one. I'm cool with this.
That's great.
You know those breadsticks that your mom made that are like she makes them and then twists them at the end?
Yeah.
That's this crust. Those breadsticks went hard.
And this, I mean, I would be down if all my pizzas that I ever had were like this.
Look. Of all time.
Literally, if every pizza that I ever had for the rest of time came out and it was just...
With the twisted crust. But same crust?
At the same time, though, part of the beauty of crust is that it's just such a hodgepodge. It's not a perfect breadstick. You know? It's just... The crust is like, I'm going to attack this.
Just beat up bread.
It's just beat up bread. It's deformed a little bit. The size is never the same. Part of it's a little bit burnt. The other part's not.
Some parts of it has an RCA dome on it. The little bubble. That bubble piece. Give me that one. I want that one. That's weird. I want that one. I want the Hills Have Eyes piece.
You know what I mean? So sometimes it's like when you get past and you just get to the crust, oh man.
That crust is beautiful in this picture.
It is.
It has little waves. Crust, by the way, this podcast is presented by Wave One Media, but the pizza crust has waves. You can
all right, we got to go to the
crust.
next one because we can talk about that one all night.
Okay. Oh yeah, the triple treat box. Pizza Hut came out with this like suitcase pizza that has breadsticks in the cookie in the bottom tray, pizza in the middle. And you could do pizza on top. Yeah, there's 3 layers.
So it's like if you're having a huge party and you want to get 1 pepperoni, 1 sausage. Oh, by the way, we got desserts and the appetizer as well. It's a one-stop shop.
It's not bad, man. Not bad looking.
Why is that 8 upside down?
Yeah, this is number 8, by the way. We talking about number 8.
The bigger part is at the top. That's weird. I don't like that.
I'm glad you noticed that. A lot of people don't. But what about the little cookie pizza thing that like Papa John's has and Pizza Hut has? Are you in with that?
Like I said,
it's always kind of disappointing.
I'd rather just have pizza and then have chocolate chip cookies.
There we go.
That's not a pizza, one and the same.
So we're at number 6 now. The cookie the size of your face. Yeah, it's always a little underwhelming.
I think so.
But you still get it. The mac and cheese pizza. You ever had anything like that? We're at number 5 right now. Cece's Pizza.
Man, I'm so interested to see what's number 1.
Yeah, I know. The pizza with mini meat pies in the crust. All right, I'm never going to eat pizza again. Number 3, the pizza that doubled as a projector. That's so Pizza Hut, dude.
Not a chance that worked. Not a chance.
It's a box. Oh, you put your phone in there, and that like magnifies it, I'm sure. Let's get the pizza and watch Boy Meets World through the box. Number 2, the hot dog crust pizza. I hate that so much. But people bought that.
Oh, yeah, but like, how are you eating the actual pizza? If you're ripping off the little hot dog pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, you just got crustless pizza. What about people that eat the whole pizza and throw their crust away?
Man, that's every little kid, but then that awesome point in your life when you're like 12 or 13 where you're like, I think the crust is good, too. I don't care. I'm so hungry. I'll eat it anyways. And you're like, yeah, the crust is good.
Crust is the bomb. Number 1, the cheeseburger crust pizza. That's gross.
Not buying it, dude.
I think it's thick.
The breadstick crust is by far, hands down, the best one.
For sure. Because it's the most plain. All right, man. That's pizza. That was a minute.
That was good, though. That was real good.
Yeah, breadstick crust, no doubt. And the triple threat box, not bad either. All right, so there's new emojis.
Okay.
You in on this?
I don't know. What are they?
Well, I mean, it takes me a long time to find an emoji now.
We've talked about this since day one on this podcast. There has to be a search bar on your phone for the emojis.
I think
before they start coming out with more of them.
I think we're missing something, man. There has to be.
No way.
I always want it, and I'm like, I know it'll take literally 15 seconds to find, but I just don't have that kind of time.
Part of me doesn't want to even look at these because I know that they're just adding more, and I'm not going to have a search bar still.
We got a smile face with a tear. That could be funny.
Yeah.
People know how to use emojis. You got to be a certain person. You know what I mean? I'm not an emoji guy. I don't use them to like express my text, but some people really can use them well.
The smile face with the tear is just the equivalent of the dog sitting in the house on fire. That's this is fine. Everything's fine. That's what that is.
Girls are really good at using emojis. We got the Italian gesture hands.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Not bad. We got a real heart, like a kind of graphic heart. We got a ninja. We got like looks like
me with my flow right now.
It does. Honestly. That looks. There's one.
It's like I just dressed up.
Person in a tuxedo. That's what that's called. It looks like someone that would like orchestrate a choir.
Is that a mullet I see down there? Are we going mullet down there? Oh, that's
a woman in tuxedo. That is the mullet. We got a lady.
Thought that was Theo Vaughn.
A lady with a baby. A guy with a baby. Some of these just seem
more Santas, like a young, for the holiday season.
A young
like
Mrs. Claus.
This is like our party, our Christmas party, our holiday party, and it's not the old ass Santa emoji. It's like, haha, I just threw on the Santa hat.
I really do like the Santa. People hugging. We got a black cat that I definitely thought was a dog.
Yeah, Ruby too.
We got a bison. We got a mammoth. We got a beaver. We got a polar bear.
Oh, that polar bear is hard.
The things you need to know. This is shit. This shit is important to me. There's a dodo. Dodo. Why is there a dodo? There's a seal. There's a beetle. I mean, should I keep going through these? Okay, there's only a couple. There's only a couple more.
Army helmet.
For the troops. Can we give it up for the troops? Oh my God. There's a fly. There's a worm. I don't like that little thing in the middle of worms.
Why is that? What is that? Is that their stomach?
It looks like a worm got chopped in half and somebody put a Band-Aid around it. Whatever that part of the worm is, I don't like that.
Or like conjoined worms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like when
there's some blueberries there.
There's a potted plant that kind of looks like a dragon in the middle of it. Looks like something evil.
Yeah.
There's blueberries. Have you ever had a blueberry?
Yeah. Dude, I love blueberries.
There's an olive.
I think they're good for like testicular health, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
Just to fight cancer or something.
Or eyesight, or is that carrots?
I think that's bananas.
We just think all these fruits have like superpowers. What's apples? Yeah, flight. Flatbread. There's flatbread? That goes hard.
Not a flatbread guy.
Oh, never mind. There's a tamale. Okay, that's a Hot Pocket. There's looks like a hospital hat upside down with stew in it. How is that fondue? But why is it? Oh, Swiss?
I don't know, but this one coming up here is going to be used so much.
There's a teapot, and there's definitely a bubble tea thing that looks exactly like Starbucks with a green straw.
Yep. Going with the straw. People are going to be not happy about that.
There's a rock. There's a piece of wood. Damn, more dude, like that's a new eggplant. God, that sucks. I can't believe I just said that. There's a hut. I'm glad you guys can see these two. That sucks. That sucks. I just realized that. There's a pickup truck. There's roller skates. We're just going to breeze through this now. There's a magic wand. Nesting dolls. Sewing needle. A knot. A sandal. Army helmet. There's only like 9 left. There's an accordion. There's a long drum.
There's a plunger.
Oh, there's a coin. Looks like a chocolate coin. There's a boomerang. There's a saw. There's a screwdriver. There's a hook. There's a ladder. These are all things you really need. There's a mirror. There's curtains. There's a plunger. There's a mouse trap. Is that a mouse trap?
Mouse trap.
There's a bucket. There's a toothbrush. Finally, there's a tombstone. There's a place card. There's a transgender symbol. That's really all they needed. And then there's a transgender flag. I didn't know the transgender flag looked like that.
Me either. All right.
But we agree the best emoji is probably the lit up Christmas tree.
Man,
did we talk about that? I mean, even though we are biased about Christmas, I mean, it's a party.
That's always exciting, though. You know, when
it's a party tree. A lot of colors in there.
Yeah, there is. It's pretty diverse crowd with the new emojis.
We'll go viral.
Yeah,
we're already pretty much at Wave One, presented by Wave One Media. Okay. Hashtag runs in my family.
You go first because you have 2 down here.
All right, runs in my family. This might be like half of my family, so maybe not the whole entire thing, but I know me, my oldest sister, and my mom, when something happens, our faces turn red.
What do you mean when something like
when something,
when you...
Yeah, just like any emotion. Maybe it's more me than them, but like transparent, man. Like when anything happens, you can like tell my face will get so red and I can feel it. And I'm just like, I got to take a walk. Like that happens. Pretty sure it used to happen to my dad and my other sister, but they like grow out of it. I still haven't, but that runs in my family. It'll never like, dude, it's plagued me my whole life.
Maybe when you turn 30, you know, maybe that's some magic.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I'm like the opposite of the Hulk, dude. He turns mean and green. I'm like, shut up. Red.
Shut up. Having a gap tooth runs in my family.
What?
Like having a gap in our teeth.
Oh, for sure. That runs in my family too. Everybody's family.
I don't know.
Do you have like a certain spot?
Yeah, like I had to get that filled in my tooth. It's like, it's not, you know, the baby teeth. It's like a literal genetic thing that there's a wider gap over there, and so I had to get it filled in.
I had that. I had a little bit of that too, and food kept going up in there. Did that happen to you? And I was like, "Hey, doc, can you
what we doing?"
I got like a tooth that's so wide, like a beaver tooth now on that half.
That and nervous talking.
You don't do that.
I can. In like corporate scenarios or like in new scenarios when I'm not like trying to play it cool, but you know, actually like converse and do things the right way. I just nervous talk.
Just keep talking.
Yeah.
Just to like fill the space.
Yep. Fill in the space.
Man, that's a lot better than just like doing the that people do.
Yeah, but
when there's like an awkward situation, they're like bum 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 bum.
But I'm not even really talking. I'm just like, right. Yeah. So, yeah. So we're
yep.
So
good.
You guys want to? I don't know. So okay, right. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Just like a whole bunch of that.
These people out there are like, what a podcast.
What's weird, though, with these lights that we have in here this week is that like they can see us, but we can't really see them.
Yeah. I kind of like
there could
that.
be somebody to our left over there standing out there, and I don't even think we'd know.
Oh, shit. I can't see over there at all.
But that's about it.
Just family. 3 people there.
Just nervous talking and gap teeth.
We move our feet, I think. I hate to speak for my whole family, but I'm pretty sure they all do it. I've all seen them do it. Like or maybe that's all people in general. When you're about to go to sleep, or you're like kind of comfortable, your feet start rubbing up against each other. Dude, do you do that?
I do it, and Rye sometimes will be like, "Stop." She'll like grab.
Is
my
it because it's gross?
I think she just doesn't like the movement.
Oh, it is like a very like.
And now my cats, they see it. And they think it's like a. Well, they make biscuits.
They like get involved.
They make biscuits. So
biscuits? What is that, dude? What is biscuits? Oh, they like roll. They like make a pie, make a pie.
Yeah, they make a pizza. But no, so like the cats will see that and they'll think it's like a toy or something going on down there, so they'll like hop and jump. Yeah. No, but it's a habit, and when I'm just chilling,
I can't.
My sister gets really mad at me. My youngest sister, she gets really mad at me
when you do that.
Yeah, if I'm like kicking it on the couch at my folks, and she's like at the end of the couch,
she can like
she could feel the couch like kind of moving because I'm like rubbing, rub my feet together.
You're like starting a fire on the couch. She's like, "Stop!
Can you literally stop with the moving?" I'm like, "Yes, sorry." Do it 3 seconds later. I really can't even control it.
You can't. That's one of those things you can't control. I think that runs in my family. And maybe while laying down, putting a pillow between our knees.
Dude, I do that now too.
Yes. I thought that was so weird.
I hate knee on knee. How do you sleep like that?
I don't know, man.
That's hard. That is difficult to do.
Yeah, it's like 2 bowling balls. Just
yes. I gotta throw something in there.
It's not bad. It's not a bad thing to do.
Even if I don't even have a pillow. Wow. If I don't even have a pillow nearby, I'll just like get up excess blanket and I'll wrap it in there because I need something. Rye's crazy though. Rye just sleeps like straight on her back. Sometimes I'm like, is she alive?
I sleep like that too. What does she do? Would she do anything with her hand? Where's her hand placement?
Used to, she would have like we call it like the cocoon. She would wrap like a blanket, so it'd be like kind of like a scarf, like a giant scarf going around her neck, and then her arms would just like lay
just
on
be there.
Just like that. Meanwhile, I'm like snuggled up in a ball with a freaking Ewok in between my knees.
Fetal position.
Yeah,
that's not bad, man. I either go fetal or straight up facing the ceiling. Like like a psycho and yelling and screaming in my sleep. Because who knows?
If I'm fetal, it's I'm really trying to get fertile. Warm. I'm really trying to get warm. Yeah,
it's true.
I feel like the closer I'm in, I'm like,
with your feet moving too. That is such bitch sleep, dude. I do it every night. Can you imagine like an NFL player doing that? Just like The Rock. He's like, "All right, guys, good night," and then just does that.
Like Andy Reid.
Just like the manliest, like, give me some pizza, like guy like that. Just. All right. # you can't convince me. You can't convince me that Girl Scout cookies are that good. I mean, they're cookies, so they're good by default, but like, oh my God, Girl Scout cookies. No, I'm not in.
Wow. Yeah. What would be your go-to? Well, I mean, what's like the most
my go-to
passable
cookie?
No. Your go-to
Girl Scout cookie.
You're not that big of a fan, but if it's like,
well, it just depends on the mood. Is it like before bed I'm eating these, or am I like, oh, there's Girl Scout cookies in the office? I might have 2 tops. Office. I'm gonna go with that. I think there's a peanut butter one.
Yeah, they're
the shit, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
They got kind of weird names. Besides Thin Mints.
Pretty sure it's a tag along.
There it is.
Not that I obsess over these cookies because they're not that good, but yeah, I'd probably go with that one. And then if I'm getting freaky with it, I'm going to have that chocolate covered one with peanut butter in it. Or is that the one we were just talking about?
I think that's the one. I think a tag along is that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe Thin Mints. are the ones everybody's kind of hyping up that I'm just kind of I'm cool. I'm cool on that.
It's just because they're easy and they're simple and they're chocolate. They're easy to take in.
Flip it like a little coin.
Yeah, but overall, like the taste is not blowing your mind with Thin Mints.
And I guess you can the way they package those. Like I'm taking this out.
Right. It's like a goal to take out a whole row.
It's too easy.
Why it's hooking it up. You get the
Oh, nice. That's what's up. Okay. The Do-Si-Do is my work Girl Scout cookie right here. Mm-hmm. It's like peanut butter, but it's not crazy. And then the tag along is my VIP cookie.
Samoas are kind of
Samoas. That's a whole different page.
You have to be older to eat Samoas. No little kids eating Samoas. Yeah. Kids only want maybe a tag along, definitely Thin Mint.
Like your mom's cookie is a Samoa.
Oh yeah. Yes, 100%.
Like that's what's happening. Yeah, we'll get some Samoas. And you want to try them because they look freaky as a kid. You're like, oh, attracted to it, but the coconut.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you can't convince me. You can't convince me that cake donuts aren't good.
It's tough to say they aren't good because they're donuts, but it's not going in my, it's not even, I don't know if it's going to be in my top 5, man.
Man, cake donuts, that'll just put me on my ass.
It's an acquired taste. Like if you eat a cake donut, your feet are starting to rub.
Oh yeah. Having some chocolate milk.
Oh, what kind of cake donut are we talking? Straight chocolate? That's a little thick in the throat. Like if I took a bite and started talking to somebody, I'd be like,
what do they call? They call those like devil's glazed or devil's.
Yeah, the way they name those devil's
like
food.
That's a chocolate one.
Anything named devil's food. Who's not eating that?
Then you have just regular cake that has either maple or chocolate icing on the top, which are amazing, and they're like the smaller ones.
Now I want them.
And then you have blueberry cake.
Okay. See, that's where I can go in on the cake donut.
Blueberry cake donut is by far, hands down, my favorite donut.
Number 1.
Yeah.
It's
my Patrick Mahomes.
It's your Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
In that draft.
Uh-huh. What an interesting number 1 pick you just made there. Out of all the number 1 picks.
Because there's
Mario Williams.
Because it's like, damn, they picked him and not Reggie Bush. So what's your Reggie Bush donut? That's the draft that always didn't make any sense to me. Even if you didn't need Reggie Bush, you should have.
Yeah. God, you're right. That was a big surprise.
that's a cake donut, bro.
Blueberry cake is my Mario Williams. My Reggie Bush is probably a cake donut covered in chocolate icing.
You're a freak, bro. So your top 5, you're like, a number 3 would probably just be the
cake donut with maple icing.
Number 4, probably the exclusive seasonal cherry cake donut
the cake
with white.
Donut with no icing that you get from Starbucks when they don't have the coffee cake.
Wow. Do you know about that donut? Yeah. What is going on with that Starbucks donut?
I had
Do people get that?
I did not like it.
Or is it just there?
I did not like it.
Is it just like a display thing? It's not good. It's too dry.
Yeah, it was not good.
If it was too good, then yeah, there'd be a lot more talk about that. But
sure.
Starbucks bakery items, they're kind of just for show.
Not for me, dog.
Not for me either. I love cake pops. But I just can't. I just sound like such a girl ordering one. Yeah, I'll take a cake pop. Yeah. How do you sound?
Cake pop is a hard sell when it comes to ordering. I'll eat them all day, but ordering, it's like,
man, they're so good. They're so good from Starbucks.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, type photo, man. Type video. Wyatt hooking it up. Let's go with, I like this one. Hashtag Saturday nights for boomers.
Like, what are boomers doing on Saturday night? Is this where we're taking this? So, like, your parents, kind of.
Or grandparents, even, depending on.
All right, grandparents, if they're alive. Saturday nights for boomers. I think watching a baseball game and maybe looking at the newspaper off and on at the same time. We're really hammering this podcast is for baseball players.
So this is a summer. This is a summer night. Saturday night.
Picturing my grandparents, like what would be going on, and I think my grandpa would just be kind of rocking in a chair with a baseball game on, not really watching Tigers game, and just with a newspaper like a little bit near him. Kind of getting up every now and then, just like looking in the kitchen.
Just to stretch the old legs.
Yeah, just to walk, see what's going on, maybe stir up some controversy or something. Like, hey, what about this? Is this supposed to be in the fridge? And then goes back and sits down. Like, that's all that happens is just that conversation. Hey, did you want these out? Like, it's just questions like that.
Get the blood flowing. That's another popular one.
Yeah.
There you go, too. See, mine would be more of the fall. I was going to say probably going to, like, a Notre Dame viewing party.
Like boomers.
Notre Dame's playing and like, the Johnsons are having people over. You're not really Notre Dame fans, but it's an event. So
it's like a Super Bowl party
like
kind of for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame is a different breed of fan.
Yeah.
And there would be a party for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or like going to Chick-fil-A and then going to see a movie that's not that good at the movie theaters.
Just cause.
And then the grandpa like falls asleep easily, like 20 minutes into the movie.
That's depressing when people fall asleep during movies.
Like, what are you doing there?
Oh, man, that makes me mad. My sister accused me of it during Avengers Endgame. She tapped me.
You guys threw down.
She tapped me like I was sleeping. I was like, did you just give me the "are you sleeping" tap? Like, I'm crying. Like, dude, I've got the chills right now. See, she's like, I thought you were sleeping. I was like, during this?
That's literally why I said it, though, because my grandpa's the worst about that, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go do it.
Seriously. Like, before almost, like, as soon as the lights go down, and previews now are 20 minutes, I mean, he's cashed out, dude.
I did. That is so disrespectful to the people you're with, man. Like, you're really going to do this right here, right now?
But then what's even worse is that he wakes up at the end, and then he has, like, criticism about the movie. I'm like, you weren't even watching it.
Dude.
I looked over, dude. You fucking drooled on me.
I hate that. Like, are you pretending you didn't do that? Remember that movie Shooter?
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like, sniper movie?
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, it's hype.
It's crazy.
I was watching it with a friend, Joe King, and he was like, yeah, let's watch it. Let's do it. Come on. I was like excited, hyped to watch this movie.
Wait, in theaters?
No, it's just like in our living room, and I'm like, damn, we're going to have like a real movie night.
Yeah.
Like, it's like one of those talk movies where I can be like, hey, why do you, because I knew I wasn't going to understand it, so I was like, I'll ask Joe everything.
Right.
Dude, he was sleeping during the whole thing, waking up and making up answers to tell me. I'm like, why was he on the dock? And he would just make something up, and I'd be like, oh, okay. We did it like 30 more times. He'd fall back asleep. I'd be like, why'd he kill him? He'd be like, oh, because he was the president. But I'd be like, that makes sense.
When you're the friend that wants to sleep during a movie,
it's over.
Dude, that's all. That's the only thing. The whole rest of the house could be on fire. You just want to sleep. You just want to be able to
your
close
feet, dude.
You just want to be able to close your eyes and just not have to worry about somebody being like, hey, bro, hey. That's all you want to do.
It's such a sleep movie, but I was in it for the movie. I was excited. All right. Yeah, Saturday Nights for Boomers. They'd watch movies with the captions on, though. My dad's all about that. I like the captions on. Can't stand these announcers. They don't know what they're talking about.
That Joe Buck.
Hashtag ways to prove you're worthy. This is the last one. Just with anybody.
I think it's about what you bring to a party. Like what you bring to a get together.
That's good.
That could be food, that could be drinks, that could be
how you
personality.
Act, how you act.
Yeah.
A party is kind of showtime for that.
But if you strike out on all three of those things, you can't come.
Because you can be good looking, like good wearing guy that doesn't talk too much. At least like he has on some cool stuff,
Yeah,
I feel like we're rolling with a gang of friends, and this guy doesn't talk too much, but he's wearing cool stuff. It's like, all right, he passes that test. He brings something to the table.
He makes us look good because of how he looks. Therefore, it doesn't matter how he acts. Of course, if he's acting like a jackass, then that changes things.
He's like overcompensating for what he's not.
Right. But like, even if you're not a great guest at a party, if you bring some hype ass like pigs in a blanket or like a really good drink that everybody's enjoying,
There's a way.
Prove your worth.
Nice.
You know, and it changes for the different parties in our life. You know, high school, maybe you bring the speakers. Maybe you're a speaker guy.
Oh, he's bringing the DJ system.
Damn, he's bringing that. Wow. Yeah, nice. You're clear. College.
Maybe you're bringing the alcohol.
Maybe you're bringing the alcohol. Maybe you're bringing a fun drinking game.
Kind of annoying, but he's bringing the stuff.
Yeah. There's always the bringing the stuff person.
Do you think he'll bring food like that? There's always that little thing there that like maybe he will. He did last time. He might bring a treat. He always has something in that backpack.
He did last time.
Like maybe he will, but we'll invite him. Maybe that's his thing. My thing, ways to prove you're worthy, is like going to dinner with someone is the ultimate thing.
Whoa.
It's kind of the same as going to a party, but like seeing how they react to like servers and stuff and how they like do all the whole process, what they wear, what they order, like how can you get to know somebody when you go out to eat with them?
How can they handle the night? You know,
yeah, how do you handle it?
You know, how do you handle the
parking?
Small talk?
You gonna freak out?
How do you handle the small talk? How do you handle if the waiter or waitress is taking too long? How do you handle if the bill's messed up? All those things.
That's it.
Me and Rye, it's funny that you mentioned that. So me and Rye went on a double date last Friday night.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, it went really well.
How?
But so one of my lifelong friends, he has a girl now, and we haven't met her. And so we're like, we just need to get together. We need to do this. We need to get together. Yeah. So we finally set it up, set together a night.
Where'd you go?
We're going to Brew Burger.
So I had it in my head.
Yep.
This whole entire time.
Yeah. So me and Rye, we get there before them. So we put in our name, put in our number.
Ease them in.
How long is the wait? They say 50 minutes. 50. 15 minutes. Okay. Call up my buddy. Hey, 50-minute wait. You know, we got a name in. Do you want to meet at World of Beer to get a drink and kill some time? Yeah, man, let's do that. Okay. Go to World of Beer. They're going to meet us there. They get in there. We're sitting down. We're about 10 minutes, 15 minutes into this thing. And they start talking. Oh, yeah, Brew Burger. We still... so you put our name in, right? Yeah, we got our name in. We're good. Rice says, wait, we're still doing that? I said, yeah.
Oh, no.
She said, well, before we left, that's why I said I'm going to let them know that we're going to World of Beer because I was letting them know that, not to be rude. So when they texted us, they weren't just like, oh, wow, they're no-shows.
Oh, no.
But I was like, right, no, I said we're coming back. And she said, yeah, but I didn't know. I thought you meant that we weren't, like we were leaving and going to World of Beer for good.
Yeah.
I was like, why would we do that? We're going over there to get a drink.
Man, this double date's on the wrong page.
Wrong page. So I was like, oh man. So this is the first 15, 20. This is the proving. This is the proving. And because they're sitting next to us and me and Raya across the table are, passive aggressively like talking to each other.
Wait, so the other party's already there, the two?
Yeah, but we're at World of Beer.
Oh no.
So before we left,
we're still waiting for him.
Before we left to go to World of Beer, Rye says, like I said, she said, well, we should tell them. And I was like, okay, but we're coming back. Like, they have our number. She's like, yeah, but we should tell them just because we don't want to be rude. If they're like, don't know that we're gone. I was like, in my head, I'm thinking,
what the hell is she talking about?
In my head, I'm thinking like, I mean, that's why that we gave them their number. Yeah. They don't expect us to sit there for 50 minutes. But okay, like sometimes she wants to be super nice, whatever. So she does that. And then 10 or 15 minutes into when our double date meets us over there, something gets brought up about looking forward to Brew Burger, and Rice says, wait, we're still going to Brew Burger? And I was like, what are you talking about? So for like a few minutes, we had that awkward back and forth where it was just like, why would you do that? And they're sitting there, they feel awkward because this is her first time meeting both of us, like weird situation. So I ended up just going over to Brew Burger, putting our name back in. We waited a little bit longer. But
like 20 minutes. But the other part of the double date, the other people would have been like so nice about it. Oh, we can eat here too. That like inexperienced dating couples, like they'd be like, oh, we'll eat I don't know, Jimmy John's. We don't care. We just want to hang out.
Yeah, I know. But at the same time, it was kind of like, we all wanted. You knew everybody wanted to go to Brew Burger, so it's like if we would have stayed at World of Beer, it would have been just so thrown in the towel.
Because date night, you think of where you're going all day.
Yeah.
And you got that picture in your head, what am I going to get?
Yeah. Yeah. And Brew Burger,
you just throw a World of Beer in there.
Exactly. So that's proving yourself. That's something that can happen. But we recovered perfectly fine. Rest of the night went swimmingly.
Swimmingly?
I've been using that a lot recently. I don't know why.
It felt good. Yeah. I felt it.
You want to do some days?
Yeah, let's do some days of the week. All right. Wednesday. Today. National Weather Person's Day.
Weather Person's Day.
Weather person.
There we go.
It's always a weather woman with like the tightest dress on of all time.
I know. And they're always like those weird advertisements at the bottom of your web browser. Like, you'll never believe what happened with this hot newscaster. And it's like,
always her.
What?
Always the same
like
one.
Like a green dress?
It's like on Telemundo.
Yeah. I'm like, no way, dude. It did it?
Is she really? How's she just a weather woman?
Or like on YouTube where it's like 20 biggest fails in TV news. And it's like the chick with like the cleavage sticking out. And you're like, no.
And then there's like a guy with like the green screen behind him. And there's like a dick on the map.
Yeah. Exactly.
World Nutella Day. Things that are overhyped.
Oh, dude, yeah.
This is world, like on the where we get these, it wasn't even national. Like it doesn't fit that category. It was World Nutella Day.
Yeah, like I'd rather have Hershey's than Nutella.
Nutella's weird. It popped off like 2011.
Yeah, good call.
2010. Mm-hmm. Nutella. Yeah, it's like healthy. No man, nothing that tastes like that. I hate Nutella.
It's a big fat
so
lie.
Overrated.
Just
man.
Like frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt. Overrated. Yeah, that's Thursday. Dun, dun, dun. National Frozen Yogurt Day on Thursday.
Hey. Not my first rodeo.
Frozen yogurt. I'll eat it, but I mean, if I'm doing it, let's go to Dairy Queen. Let's go to Dairy Queen.
May just be some old fat guy, but not my first rodeo.
Old fat guy might get strawberry cheese quick.
Okay.
National Lame Duck Day is Thursday. I don't really know what that means. You're the lame duck. Okay, yeah, I do. Yeah. National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Reminds me of your dad.
What is that?
During the Super Bowl, he's like, hey, couple years, WNFL. Oh, yeah. I was like, you know what? He's got a point.
He's probably right.
Just because I was happy. I was like, you know what? That is going to happen. And today I'm like, that's never going to happen. All right, Friday. National Bubble Gum Day. When's the last time you had bubble gum? Sounds stupid. Just reminds me of
I had some pizza.
That nursery rhyme. Bubble gum in a dish. You ever play that?
Oh, yeah. But nah.
It's like the song.
You don't
of my
have
childhood.
that kind anymore, man. You just have straight gum that's trying to make your breath feel good.
I was on bubble gum. That was like my gas station snack of choice for like probably 2 years.
Okay.
I'd be like, no, I'm giving not Twizzlers, not nothing. I'm going bubble yum. Cyclone.
Yum.
The blue block. Something about that block. If I like see one of those, I'm like,
oh yeah, you're right. Those man, I might have to go get some because the block is nice.
You get 6 in a pack, and you can just
like so good, man. Wow, those first 30 seconds of chewing.
The packaging is just like, damn,
so square. It's the perfect square,
and you can. That's just everything about that. Yeah. It's like it's got that powder on it.
Like whenever I would get into the if I had a pack, I was like, I kind of want to be gum guy now. Like just always have these.
It's not. It wouldn't be that. I mean, depending on how you chew it, but gum guy could be a cool thing. Like somebody's like, you want a piece of gum, and it's those.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not just like Sprint 5. It's
hey, you
like
want a piece of gum? You think like Orbit, something lame, Spearmint. If it's like Bubble Yum Cyclone, whoa, shit.
That's what I'm saying. And I would just completely shift who I am. I would just constantly be chewing just bag. Yeah.
You'd like have a hoop earring in your left ear now.
That's right. I'm gum guy.
That guy's so much fun. For some reason, I want to go to an amusement park with him. National Fettuccine Alfredo Day. I hate it. If you're Italian, you know that's trash.
I've never liked fettuccine Alfredo.
Who's eating that besides people that don't know anything about? You're such a fettuccine Alfredo dude. I didn't even want to look at you during this, honestly. You look like fettuccine Alfredo, bro. People do look like that.
Because you're going to Olive Garden later to get some fettuccine Alfredo.
It's all sloppy, and I don't know what else to get. That's what that is. I don't know what to get.
Damn.
Yeah, it's true. I guess I'd probably do that at like
that's some white people Italian food right there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fettuccine.
Just because there's white sauce on it. Man, we're shitting on him right now. National Periodic Table Day. Yeah, use that a lot.
Yeah.
National Send a Card to a Friend Day. If people did that more, though, that'd be great. But who has the time?
That's a lot of effort.
I hate mail. I hate mail.
A lot of effort there.
I feel like such a bitch opening mail. Like, I don't want to do it. I have
like more
to.
Of a bitch, though, like licking the freaking. You're basically Shakira. You're basically Shakira. From
Is there anything worse than that? Yeah, I'm gonna send this off to somebody. Do it real tough. Hate mail. Everything about mail sucks. National Wear Red Day is on Friday.
You have down there that you can't. Why?
I can't wear red. Like something with because I turn red. So when I wear red and turn red, it's just like, is that guy?
Oh, you don't turn that
Dude, I do
red,
turn red when
dude.
stuff happens. Like if something were to happen and we were starting to laugh, I'd be red for like 27 minutes after. And if I had a red shirt on, I'd be like, what's going on? Is he hot?
Red is a crazy color.
It's so loud.
Yeah, it is.
Like you can't just you can't be red shirt guy.
My buddy Cheeks has red sweatpants, red joggers. I'm like, dog.
Like maybe for like a holiday party.
Yeah.
But like you can't just wear those like casually.
Crazy, man.
What an extreme thing. All right, this is annoying. Here, go ahead.
Friday, we're good there. Saturday, Global Movie Day?
Global Movie Day. Everybody's
just watch a movie?
God, today was one of those days.
Dude, I watch a movie like one a day.
I almost texted you last night and said, "What are you watching tonight?" That's where I was. I was like, I wonder if he'll even respond, but then I just didn't send it. So I'm doing that all the time.
Night? I was at the Pacers game.
You're at Tin Roof.
I was.
Rusted.
National Boy Scout Day. Man, I feel so badly.
Can't you just point out who a Boy Scout is these days?
All the Boy Scouts were like, they were always kind of like low-key embarrassed to be a Boy Scout, but they still kept doing it.
But
then, like,
that?
You would make it, so many times it would happen where it'd be like you would start making fun of Boy Scouts, and there's always like one kid that was in the Boy Scouts who was like a part of the circle during football
and you're
practice.
Like, damn.
Yeah, that happened. Why aren't you a Boy Scout?
Oh,
you're looking away like, please don't ask me. Please don't.
He's like sitting back there like tying a knot. And we're like, you a Boy Scout? He's like, nope.
Eagle Scout, actually.
That's true, though. There's always a Boy Scout in that conversation.
National Iowa Day.
I kind of like Iowa.
Iowa's big in the news right now with the caucus.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the college Steelers, you know?
It is. That's annoying. But something about Iowa. Something's hype about Iowa.
People love Iowa.
People.
Like the
pizza.
People always talk about how Iowa's like a college you got to go to because it's just like a crazy party day.
Something about it. Sunday, National Cut the Cord Day. I don't know. National Bagel and Lox Day. What's a lox?
That's like a
knot?
Salmon. That's like seafood, I think. No. Rye always gets like the locker some shit at a breakfast place, and it's like a bagel with salmon.
Whoa. They do that?
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
That's what I see
right
right
it is,
there.
dude.
Smoked salmon. Yeah, there it is. It's pretty good.
I gotta have my salmon like burnt. It's almost to eat it.
It's not.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a weird combination: bagel and salmon.
I think it's just for brunch bitches. You know,
and that's the number one answer. What is it? It's just for brunch bitches. Yeah, pretty much. National Pizza Day. Of course it is.
Go.
Dude. Hey, it's not my first rodeo.
Yes. And me and Mr. Pizza are just going to order Pizza Hut all day and talk like the Shatard coach.
National Toothache Day Sunday.
Damn, that is always a big fear, dude. If my tooth starts hurting for 5 seconds, I panic.
I know. If anything on me starts hurting for 5 seconds, I'm like, I have cancer. National Toothache Day. Yeah. I actually was eating a bagel one time and it started to hurt and I was like, toothache, and it happened. I went to the dentist and the dentist was like, if you would have waited like 1 more hour, you'd have needed a root canal.
Oh my God.
I had like the most cavity of all time.
Jeez, bro. Is that why you brush your teeth for 6 minutes now?
Yeah. Actually, that's something that runs in my family. People don't get cavities in my family, but I do. So, yeah.
Weird. That sucks.
Yeah. Want to do Monday or no?
Nah. Keep it to the week.
Yeah.
Then people start getting the weeks confused.
All right, yeah.
All right. Wave One Media.
This
Appreciate
is
it.
by Wave One Media.
Espresso Radio coming to you live from Wave One.
Yeah, we'll get this video up on YouTube. We're gonna get that banging.
Is that on Wave One's channel? What channel is that on?
We can throw it on whatever we want once we get it.
Okay. Yeah, well, you could be up there, but cool.
We'll let you know.
Yep, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, fam.